Alright guys, so for today's video, I'm going to be drawing in my tiny sketchbook. I got this a couple weeks ago, and I've been drawing a little bit in it. As you can see, I've drawn this here. It's nothing really. And then we have this one, which is the sun is out again. But it's a really simple sketchbook. I'm not trying to go crazy detailed with it. It's just to fill the time and put some passing thoughts in a little sketchbook, because usually I'm working on really big pieces in my sketchbooks, so it's nice to have something here where I could kind of relax a little bit. So we're going to flip to, actually we haven't filled in the first page yet, so let's do that today. I have my handy dandy Tombow pen that I got at Walmart. These are one of my favorite pens that I've been using recently. It's great for line work on paintings. Anyways, let's get started. What are we going to do today for a piece? Let's draw a line here. Super simple, just like that. We're going to go down. Maybe we'll make a face of some kind, just like that. There we go. And then why not put a nose? Simple nose. We're not going to worry about detail just yet. It's really fast to fill these pages, and I kind of want to take my time a little bit because we're just drawing a passing thought right now. I don't know what that passing thought is necessarily. We're just sketching whatever comes to mind, and right now we're just kind of making a face. There's not really too much to do at the moment. Let's do the lips. Not really caring too much about proportions right now, but I'm liking how it's turning out. Start to do a little bit of the details. Sometimes when I don't know what to do, I'll just focus on details and worry about the big picture later. That kind of helps me readjust where I should be putting all my lines in terms of the rest of the image when I'm just doing these small details. Helps a lot. Do we have to put another eyeball here? A lot of people, when they draw a face, they have to draw the whole face, but I'm always thinking, you don't have to draw the whole face. You could stop at any point and change up the image. Maybe we'll do that right now. We're going to block off the rest of the face like this. Now it kind of looks like a puzzle piece in a way. So let's add another piece to the puzzle, I guess. Just like that. Now it's looking a lot more digital. So we'll keep going. Make this 3D. We're going to put an eyeball in here. That really gives life to the character once you put the eyeball in. But sometimes I like to leave the eyeball out because you don't necessarily need to give life to everything. But I think one of the parts of my style that I find the most interesting is that I like to personify everything. I think that's because that's how my imagination works, is that I kind of assign everything a certain character. A lot of objects that aren't even alive, I think of what would they be like if they were living. It could be a soup can, it could be a pair of scissors, sometimes even a tree. I know a tree is alive, but how can I personify it in human form? That's what I think sometimes. But this guy, his brain is coming out of his head. Maybe reaching up towards the sky? I don't know yet. I'm just going to focus on the details right now. We could worry about that later. You don't always need to know the full image when you start a piece. You can always just start and not have a care in the world for what it's going to turn into. You don't need to hold yourself up to a high standard when creating all the time. I do think it's important sometimes to hold yourself to a high standards, but if you try to do that for every piece, I think you'll find yourself discouraged a lot of the times. You need some time to just doodle and mess around. Kind of like when you were a kid, when you would just play and mess around. There wasn't really too much stress because you didn't, hold yourself to a high expectation. Kind of lets the mind flow a lot easier. Let's put a neck in right here. And maybe another line, kind of like the t-shirt collar. Draw the shoulders. And let's shade the neck. Let's give him some neck muscles. Shade some more like that. Some nice fine lines. It's looking good so far though. don't really care if we mess up at all, because this is just a small sketchbook page. It's whatever. We can do whatever we want, really. I could even do a scribble like that. We'll work with the scribble later. We don't have to concern ourselves with it right now. I make mistakes in almost all my pieces, and as someone that does a lot of pen and ink artwork, I think it's about compromising with those mistakes you make to make something new. That's part of creative improvisation. You just have to work with what you have sometimes. And sometimes it makes it almost easier, because if you can't come up with an idea and the page is blank, you struggle a lot more than if there's already something on the paper that you have to work with. And some people, they work better under pressure. I don't know, but there's a lot of different approaches to how you can create a work of art. This is just one of them. Or no, it's actually more than one of them. We're using a lot of different approaches and techniques and things that I've learned through my years of drawing in order to make this image. Because it's not just about the time I've spent on this piece. It's about the time I've spent on all of my pieces throughout all the years that has brought me to this point. Let's do a little bit more shading. Why not give him a little badge right here? A little smiley face. To kind of to kind of contrast his kind of more serious emotion that he has. He has something like that on there. I feel like that makes him a lot more approachable as a person. I don't know though. We don't have to fill these blocks with anything important. They could be any pattern that I want, really. Just like that. Curve around. Nice. There we go. Maybe right here we could add something else. Maybe another cartoon face, similar to the smiley face. But, I don't want him to have the same face right here, so maybe we'll just do kind of like a Kirby-looking character. His mouth is just open. It's kind of hard to tell what emotion this character is feeling. There we go. Just shade, shade. It's looking nice so far. Maybe we'll add another puzzle piece down here. This one's just a cube, though. Shade the edges here. Nice. Alright. Why not add a circle right here? There we go. Nice circle. Maybe this is like the sun, kind of behind this character. I wonder what this thought is, though. What is this passing thought? This one is the sun is out again. This one is it's nothing really. There's actually hidden drawing in this one, which is cool. But this one, who knows? We'll just continue to draw, and maybe if some words come to me, I'll put them in the image. But it doesn't matter. We're just here to have fun, not make a masterpiece. But we could make a masterpiece in the process. You never know. Let's do another box right here. What kind of pattern should we do in the box? Maybe I'll give it a border. Whoops. Maybe we'll give it another border. It'll hold the page down because it keeps on lifting up. Maybe we'll make this a window. Nice. Now we got a window. How cool is that? We're just making it up as we go. I really like this kind of creative improvisation. It's really fun to do. However, I don't think it's part of my main style. I think, better works of art are pieces that, you spend a lot of time on, carefully consider every bit and piece of it. Those are fun too. Let's, I don't know. Should we fill in this section? Yeah, why not? Let's color it in. No reason why, just because I feel like it would look better. There we go. Pretty simple. I wonder what this piece should be called. I don't know yet. I have a couple names in mind, but nothing I'm super definitive on yet. So we'll just continue to draw pieces coming out from the brain here. Some abstractions. Let's just do a straight line going out like that. And another one. And another one down here. And another one. And another one. And another one. Just like that. And let's actually put them really close together as we go down. Just like this. Super simple. It's crazy because sometimes people call my drawings complex, but if you look really close, it's just made out of a bunch of really simple lines. It's just the arrangement of them that makes it look complex. We'll do some letters. I think I have the idea now. Thinking. Thinking out loud. Just like that. We could just put a little bit of shading on the edge here to kind of give it another layer of depth. Just like that. We could even add some up here. Why not? Doesn't really matter. I think I've expressed the idea that I wanted to express. Now we're just kind of wrapping it up. And why not some more lines here? But we'll leave a giant gap. Maybe this guy, he's thinking of some kind of memory where he's happy. So let's put like a real human smile in this gap. Showing the teeth. Shade the teeth a little bit. Shade around the face. I don't even know if you could tell what that is. Looks like some kind of string bean to me. Alright, we're gonna do another circle up here. And then why not a smaller circle on the inside? Maybe an eyeball in the circle. There we go. Let's just put a couple more lines where I feel it's needed. There's not really any thinking that I'm doing while I'm putting these lines in. It just looks like there needs to be lines there. A lot of people always ask, Cody, how do you know how to put in detail? Where do you know lines are needed? I don't really. Just sometimes things look out of place, so I fix it by adding lines. But yeah. And you know what? I think we're finished. So yeah, that is that for drawing in this tiny sketchbook, passing thoughts. Now we have 3 passing thoughts. You look in here, thinking out loud. It's nothing really. And the sun is out again. Well, stay tuned for next time. We'll do another passing thought sometime soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Have a good rest of your day or night or wherever you are. Drink your water. Stay healthy. Peace.